All right, y'all. So it is. I've been really annoyed. It used to be Nancy Pelosi and KJP. They used to just irritate my soul and get on my nerves. Now it's AOC and your girl Jasmine Crockett. I'm so sick of these two bimbos. I wish they just shut up and sit down somewhere. So this is pretty much AOC confronted on Tesla attacks. It gives ridiculous answer, as they all do. Never makes sense, ever. They be talking out the side of their necks. So y'all, with that being said, we finna dive into the video and then we're gonna chop it up towards the end. We got some good stuff to cover today. I don't have my popcorn today, but if you got it, drop it in the comment section. I do have my kids' golden fish snacks, so I'll be snacking on these as we watch these bimbos, y'all, and this content that I am bringing forth towards you all today. All right, with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and dive into the video.
All right, the FBI investigating the bombs found in a Tesla showroom in Austin as protesters prepare for their Tesla takedown day of action this week. Here's AOC on who she's blaming for the violence against Teslas.
I think Democrats are to blame for why people are so triggered by this, because when you're at rallies saying, not you particularly, but your colleagues saying F Elon Musk and using other words, to profane words to describe him, does that rile people up, your supporters, to take action on their own?
I don't know. You know, I think about Republicans calling me a communist and Republicans saying that I hate this country, and I certainly have felt the impact of that.
Okay, Fox News contributor and author of Failure, Reversing the Ruin of America's Worst-Run State, Steve Hilton, joins us now. We'll get to that book in just a moment. But Steve, what did you think of her remarks there? I mean, wasn't that an opportunity to denounce this violence?
AOC is just such a ridiculous caricature of herself now. What is she talking about? It is very evident that the left are pushing this violence. There's no other word to describe it. It's political violence. It is terrorism. I remember very clearly growing up in the UK, we had regularly, you'd have little bombs in litter bins on the street, at railway stations, in pubs. It was IRA, the Irish Republican Army. It was a terror campaign. It was designed to influence policy. That's what this is. It is designed to influence policy. And it's even worse than that, because you look at Elon Musk. This is one of the greatest entrepreneurs of all time, probably the greatest entrepreneur. He's trying to help his country. What does this say to any business leader or anyone who wants to get involved with the Trump administration? They're trying to intimidate people. That's why we've got to clamp down on this incredibly hard. It is terrorism, just as...
It definitely is. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. Business owners, y'all stand up. You know what I'm saying? Elon, we love you. We support you. And thank you for doing what you got to do and not giving up and giving, regardless of whether they ungrateful or freaking not bimbos. I appreciate you. We, the American people that voted y'all up in there, appreciate you for doing what you're doing. We want to know this, and we love our country. So we need all them funds coming straight to our country and straight to us. So when an incident happens, we can be taken care of. Point blank, period. So all the other real business owners, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all show up and show out. Show up and show out. The right way, though.
President Trump says.
Also, what does it say about the political left that they think that this is a messaging strategy that is going to work? I mean, you tell me what you're seeing as far as the Teslas, and are they getting rid of them? I mean, we've even seen some of the Teslas out on the road who have stickers on them who say, I bought this before Elon Musk went crazy, or whatever it is. But is this a sign that the left really isn't going to learn from the last election?
Exactly. They're not learning at all.
At all.
Any normal person can see that the reason that they were defeated is they went too far left. And look where the energy is right now in the party. It's the left. It's AOC. It's Bernie. And so it seems to me like they just haven't realized how out of step they are with the American people.
All right, you've got this awesome book with you. The newly released book, Failure, Reversing the Ruin of America's Worst-Run State. What compelled you to write this? Well,
it's really a warning to the rest of the country. I live in California. Those of us who live in California, we know how bad it is. But you talk about the Democrats now and where they are. The agenda of AOC and Bernie, which seems to be where they're going, that is That's what's been implemented in California. That's what we have, the AOC Bernie agenda.
Gary
and on the
knows.
back of the book, you can see where it came out. The highest poverty rate in the country, highest unemployment, worst homelessness. We pay the highest taxes, highest costs for housing, energy, gas, everything. So everyone needs to understand how we got here. That's why I wrote this book. How it happened, but most importantly, how we stop it happening. In the rest of the country, especially as people are thinking about the midterms and, maybe we'll go back a little bit to the left. No, that's what we've got in California. It's a total failure on every front.
I want to play out this sound. Kyle Conforti,
the midterms, I'm telling
fireman,
y'all,
who says it's hard to think leaders are doing what is best for California based on what's happening. Listen here.
It's hard to look at our government structure and think that they're doing what's best for this state. And it hasn't been more evident than with the influx of illegal immigration into this state. Living here, paying your taxes, and watch them give the money that you paid to other people that haven't even bought into the system. It's discouraging.
You think about the mobility of the rich, right? They don't like what's happening. They can move. They can leave the state. Not everybody can do that, Steve.
Well, shall I tell you what happened? That guy, the reason he's in this special, Failure on Fox Nation, is because it's illustrating the impossibility for regular people to live in California because of the costs. It made more sense for him as a fireman to move his family to Tennessee because it's cheaper to live there and commute to do his job. That's how crazy it's got. All the taxes, the regulations. That's what we've got to understand, how it happened. That's what Caliphalia does, this book. And as I say, we mustn't let it happen across the rest of the country.
Yeah, such a beautiful state. So much opportunity there.
Really?
Watch the brand new special, Caliphalia, with Steve Hilton. Thanks so much, Steve. It's available now on foxnation.com. We appreciate you being here. We'll watch it and we'll read it as well.
Thank you, Steve.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page.
All right, y'all. We finna move it right along. So that was AOC with her dumbfounded question, just like the rest of them. Hang tight, y'all. We about to get into this. This is a post that Elon had posted from
Seems like there's like
Joe
two
Rogan.
factions
Hang on.
in what I would call like the American left right now. There's the reasonable people that are like, hey, we got to just stop being fucking crazy. Like there's the Bill Maher's and a lot of other folks like that. They're like, we got to stop being crazy and just appeal to like rational people. Don't go all the way over there. Stick where most people are. And then there's people that, well, we got to go further left. Then there's people like, we got to take over Tesla dealerships. We got to light cars on fire. The left is like justifying spraying Nazi swastikas on cars. Like, this is crazy. They've gone so far over this. So there's one side that's just like radicalized in the worst way possible. That's a huge detriment to the Democratic Party because it makes everyone look like a psycho. If you have a psycho in your groups, like if you have like a white nationalist, Christian fundamentalist burning down black churches and he says, I'm a part of the right, and as a right-wing conservative, like, whoa, that guy poisoned the right. These people are poisoning the left.
Totally.
All the people that don't want trans kids competing with their kids in school, and they don't want gender ideology being taught in class, all those people are just rational, normal liberals that have voted Democrat their whole life. They're like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why are you letting guys into the women's room? This is crazy. A guy with a beard and a dress is in the women's room. This is bananas. Like, what are you doing in the name of compassion? Like, this is fucking insane. That they have to figure that puzzle out because right now they lost to Trump and they're in this scattered thing where they're trying to shit on everything he does, hide all the good stuff. It seems like there's like two factions in what I would call like the American left right now.
Yeah, so like he said, the midterms and all that is coming up. When Steve was talking about that with Fox News, you really got to pay attention, y'all, because these folks are crazy out here in these streets. Now, here's the thing. These folks had a deadline to protest. Now, as y'all can see, there are a lot of people who are not anti-Elon or anti-Trump. They are out there actually showing up, y'all, before these actual anti-people showing up and protesting in a good way. It's so funny because, like I stated in my other reaction, how the hell do y'all put a protest together that y'all can't even make it on time to your own protest? How crazy is that? And then if y'all don't notice, they all of a sudden are singing now, y'all. They are dancing. Check this out. Check these bimbos out here. It's coming straight from Lives of TikTok, y'all. Check these folks out. Look at them. Y'all, if y'all don't go sit down, come get your grandmas, grandpas from out here doing all this fuckery that they doing. These folks is crazy, y'all, and they done bumped they heads for real. They done bumped their heads, y'all. We finna keep it moving. Cause see, I can't with these folks. All right, so this is Danielle Carter, y'all, Tesla in Westmont. So she actually showed up. They showed out, y'all, to protest peacefully in protecting Elon and Tesla, and showing them that they actually appreciate what Elon Musk is doing, which we need more of, y'all. Let's get into it.
Chicago flips red, baby. Chicago flips red. We out here.
They out, y'all.
Tesla dealership.
Crash it out. You get a Tesla.
Right here.
You get a Tesla.
Yes. These liberals crashing out, you all. Mad. Kind of mad. Around here in Westmount. Yes. Trump, baby. Look at these liberals. Democrat.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
Nothing. The Democrat Party is done. I told you all, we're going to do everything it takes to make sure that these Democrats are out of power. We're going to destroy them. We're going to make sure that Illinois flips red, Chicago flips red. We're hell-bent on making sure we destroy the Democrat Party. It's over for them. Look at the lunatics. These are the people.
Look at them.
Are destroying Teslas. American companies. These are the people that's fighting for illegals. These are the people that's putting Americans last. These are your people.
Them your folks.
These are the people that's fighting to have transgender books and transgender shows being taught to our kids and to our schools. These are the people that's fighting to keep illegal aliens, and especially the criminals here in America. These are the people. These are your people right here.
Them y'all folks. Okay.
The lunatic liberals.
Y'all people.
Democrat Party. And Chicago flips red, baby. Not gonna let it happen. Not on our watch. It's over for the Democrat Party.
Fact. Take several seats.
I said Jesus is woke. You are an idiot. Look at this. Look at your lunatics. Jesus is woke. This is what they say. Jesus is woke.
Look, we in Westmount. Look, they protesting. Look, they're protesting Elon Musk and Tesla. Look at it. Look at it. These are your liberals. These are your terrorists. These are your lunatics. Look at them. Right in front of there protesting Tesla. This is your liberals. Look at them. This is your lunatics right here. These are the lunatic liberals I was telling y'all about, the terrorists. These are the people. Look at them. Look at them. Look at the signs. Look at them. Why are you coming over here? Look at them coming over here. Come on, we call no.
Yeah, it's a little loud. I don't know how loud it is on y'all screens. Let me just turn the volume down on this one for some reason. It's a pinch loud. But yeah, I'd be like, don't be coming over here. See, that's where it's people for everything, y'all. Take your little woke tails right back across the street. Go on, get back over there, because see, next thing you know, we rumbling and tumbling and made the news. I done made Fox 5. Let's get back into it.
Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at these radical lunatics. Now look at this sign, you all. Look at this. It say, look at this
Look
sign.
at that. Where law ends, training begins.
And training begins. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it.
get months out of our government.
These are your lunatic liberals. Look at them. Elon Musk, we love what you're doing. These are people. These lunatics right here. These your lunatics right here. Look at your lunatics. These are your liberal lunatics.
Majority of them ought to be ashamed of themselves. Majority of them are senior citizens out there standing out there getting paid to do this. Look at the crowd.
These are the people that's going around destroying tax their dealerships.
Senior citizens.
Look at them.
Look in the mirror. Look at you. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Just look at you.
Senior citizen.
Piece of shit, white liberal. Oh, you ain't got that. Damn it, I'm a liberal. Yes, a white racist. A white racist. A white racist.
Your liberals. These are your look. Jesus is woke. This is the threat to America. Look at this. Jesus is woke. Look at these people. These are lunatics. They all look at the lunatics. They all looking look. They all crazy looking. They all pushing for transsexuals for your kids to be.
Y'all, this thing is a little loud. It's not loud. I guess it's loud in my ears. Hopefully it ain't too loud for y'all. Let me see if I can just turn it down just a little bit more because it's really loud in these headsets and it's a lot of honking and stuff going on. It's still loud.
We all pushing for illegals to saturate our communities. Not theirs, though, but yours. This is who they look at these people. Woke kings. Look at woke kings. Woke kings. These are your this is your Democrat party right here. Look at them. Look at them. Kings in this country. Look, people. Look at your Look at them. Look at them. Yeah, look at them.
Okay, y'all, I love her. It's just like a minute and 56 seconds left. The camera keeps booming. I'm getting dizzy. I don't know about y'all, but we're going to keep it moving. This is what these folks are doing, y'all. So Danielle Carter, if y'all want to follow her on X, make sure y'all follow her. We're going to keep it moving. Okay, so for those who don't know A Smart, y'all got to follow him. I am trying to tell y'all. You are definitely going to get a good laugh because he has no censor at all. He does not care, but he's finna tell y'all how it is. Okay, so when does segregation start? Because I'm still waiting to become a slave. I'm not you, weak A black men. Let's get into it, y'all.
No disrespect at all. I totally take this. But while you on the internet talking about just hilarious, you telling me what the fuck I need to do on my page instead of just fucking scrolling, bitch ass nigga. But anyway, talk disrespecting the black woman. I wouldn't give a fuck if she was fucking orange. I disrespect her stupid ass for talking about that fucking child with brain cancer, bitch, while you taking the phone. Donald Trump is rolling back segregation. When the fuck do it start then? Because you said he was going to put us in slave trains and all this other shit.
Oh, my God.
Please tell us when that shit start. Because as soon as we go back to slave train, I'm getting me a fucking nigga. I'm going to own one of you bitch ass niggas since you want to be fucking slaves, since you want to be segregated and all this other shit. Y'all can't tell me no thing. Donald Trump talk way too fucking much. He talk way too fucking much for me not to ever hear this shit. He tweet at 12 o'clock at night, 2 in the morning. You're not about to keep telling me some shit somebody scared the fuck out of you with.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not one of you weak ass black men. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all, oh my gosh. This man said, and he's facts, because Trump does talk a lot. Like, why has this not happened? Okay, in facts, he do be tweeting at 12 when I'll be like, God dang, I can't even keep up with this man and his finger game, y'all. This man pen action crazy, tweet crazy, X crazy, like True Social crazy. This man, I know he got a team, but I'm just saying, like, they be over it. But yes, y'all, he's funny. Y'all gotta follow him if y'all not following him by now. When I tell you I get a good laugh, but I'm just sick of it because a lot of people, and it's with this whole, it's like, and here's the thing. The people before us witnessed this and everything. And I feel like it's just like, okay, the segregation, like all this other type of stuff, they wanting this stuff to actually take place and happen. And it's just like, wake up, people. Wake up. These things never happened to you. They happen to ancestors, they happen to people way before us. And yet, you get what I'm saying? They act as if they're going through it. And it just comes a time where it's just like a lot of stuff is just like, okay, y'all, you know what? It's time to let some things go. It's okay to learn the history to find out, because that's what it's all about. But some things we just have to accept and keep it moving. Like, just real talk. So what better way? I'm going to go to Wolfie. It's time someone said it. Okay. And this is at Wolf That Fact on X, y'all. So check out and listen to what he has to say. And I don't know why it's not letting me use the big X to exit out of this stuff.
9 months ago when I started this channel, I already knew what was coming. I just didn't know how bad. I've learned one thing that's kept me going ever since. It's the fact that black people today are so mad about something that happened way back when that has nothing to do with them. They didn't feel it. They didn't go through it. They just read about it. They watched a movie about it. And that fueled their hatred for white people. And in the 9 months I've been on this channel,
and half of that stuff was lies. If you go back to it, majority of that stuff they was teaching us in school was all lies. You'd be surprised. Now, if you want a fact check, if you don't know about Thomas Sowell, please go look that man up and watch his videos. Because I'm telling you, he gives a prime, great example on the truth. And he should be in history today. We should have been studying what he has brought and opened a lot of people's eyes, because I'm telling you, that man is the truth. Okay, let's get into it.
Channel making videos, I've learned that white people aren't the racist one. And in today's society, there's more racist black people than there is racist white people. Black people are being racist at this point for no reason. These white people didn't do anything to you, but you will willingly call them derogatory names, be racist towards them, say negative things to them online, but when they say anything about you, cry victim. For what, though? This isn't a competition. You being more racist than they were before just makes you look bad. Here's a challenge for the black community.
Come on.
Stop being racist to white people. Stop blaming white people for all your fucking problems. Learn the word accountability and then use it.
That part. Wolf, you said it. Couldn't say no better. Couldn't say no better. Y'all miss me in the comment section. Miss me in the comment section. Don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. All right, y'all. We finna keep it moving along. But that's what I'm talking about, Wolfie. Somebody had to say it, and he did. Oh, y'all. Well. Look what the wind blew in. Another yet woke bimbo, y'all. I'm just not understanding these celebrities, or whatever you want to call them. Selena Gomez opened her lips not too long ago to, sit here and cry that Trump and that Tom Hogan was doing this to the immigration and all this other type of stuff, forgetting the fact that these same people, illegals that got over here, were murdering children and raping and all this other type of stuff, these women's children and things like that. She went viral, and she took it. As soon as she put it up, she took it down. Well, y'all, we got another woke one here. It goes by the name of Rachel Zegler, the one that just did Snow White. These people just don't know how to just shut up and sit back. They just gotta go with the wave. And another one, this gonna be another one that gets sat down somewhere. So coming from Colin Rugg, y'all, the son of Snow White, producer Mark Platten absolutely unleashes on Rachel Zegler for ruining his father's movie. With that being said, y'all, let's get right into it. Bimbo Award goes to her.
And to everyone who hates when I win, the winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her. And I can only hope That despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see. And to everyone,
nobody was seen in there, y'all. Okay, so another woke bimbo. Bimbo award goes to this bimbo right here, y'all. So hang on. With that being said, coming straight from Colin Rugg, New Disney Snow White remake box office suffers a 66% drop in the second week of showings. Okay, come on now. Hang tight. Is that right?
I get stopped for photos every time I'm online for the Snow White ride, and it is I have to pretend like, oh God, well, crazy that we're in front of this.
Wait, how often are you in line for the Snow White ride?
I'm a narcissist. I don't know. It's always like my publicist Ashton was with me the last time it happened, and I was like, God, I hope no one.
You got a publicist?
Every time
Oh,
they come
Lord.
up to me, I'm always online for this freaking ride, and they
Fire your publicist, because the way she got you at, they supposed to be correcting. That's what you hired them for, and they letting this bimbo just go out here and go rant, just like the rest of you. Can always tell when the person is from the left, y'all. They rant, they scream, they yell, they catch things on fire, they throw things, they're always screaming. You can always tell a left and a liberal, y'all. Let's get into it.
think it's like I'm standing there waiting for the photo op, being like,
Well, you kind of are, you know?
No, I guess
it's like
so.
if Harrison Ford's not out standing outside of Indiana Jones.
Was gifted very good cheekbones from God, which is something I thank him for constantly. When I was a kid, I used to manifest having cheekbones and dimples, and I got them both. Keep manifesting, ladies.
And to everyone who hates when I win.
Okay, we seen all this. We don't want to hear the bimbo no more. Bye. Bimbo, we done seen this already. Anything new other than what she got to say? We seen this, y'all.
That at every premiere.
We seen it. We ain't want to hear nothing else you got to say. It's the same video. All right, so that's the same video, y'all. So we finna keep it moving, because ain't nobody got time to keep watching this bimbo. They just don't know when to shut up, y'all. People will wait in line to see me, y'all. So she's saying that she done dropped a lot of ratings. And here's the thing. You supposed to be representing Disney. Now, we all know the saying about Disney and Disney woke and all this other type of mess. But you supposed to be representing them and things like that. And we going to get somewhere in a minute, y'all. But people will wait in line to still see me, as she quoted and said. Well, let's check it out. Wow. Ouch. Don't look like it to me. Who waiting in line, y'all, to see this? Y'all see anybody in there? No. All right. So and then not only that, y'all, she's been tweeting stuff about Trump and just saying just a lot of negative stuff, bringing a lot of attention to her bimbo dumb ass. Excuse my French. Let me censor myself, y'all, but it's just ridiculous, because it's like, when are they going to learn? When are they going to learn to shut up? And for her to have a publicist, like I said, needs to be fired. Fired. Okay. Coming straight from CN violations, y'all. Community notes violations on X. Rachel Zegler has officially been benched by Disney. About time. I'm telling you. Even though Disney was known to be woke and stuff, they like, whoa now. You messing with movie sales. Now, we invested too much money in this movie for us not to be getting the ratings that we need to get, because you just out here on the ledge talking ish.
Rachel Zegler has officially been benched by Disney, and no, this isn't a rumor. The Snow White star has become such a PR nightmare, the studio has cut her out of her own press tour. She was set to appear on SNL, Kimmel, Drew Barrymore, all of it scrapped. Why? Because Disney finally realized putting a mic in front of her is a financial risk. It started with her trashing the original Snow White. She called it outdated, mocked the love story, and basically told fans they were wrong for liking it. Then came the political chaos. Rachel basically shouted "Free Palestine" next to Israeli co-star Gal Gadot during a Disney press event. In a single moment, she turned a kids' film into a geopolitical controversy. They even canceled a $10 million Disney World event. And now Zegler's threatening to sue Disney for canceling appearances. First, she torched the movie's image, then insulted the fans, and even hijacked the spotlight. And now she wants compensation? At this point, Snow White 2025 isn't a film launch. It's a cleanup operation.
Wow. Yep. Disney said, hold up. Wait a minute. Girl, you about to mess these funds up. Take her out. Take her out. Take her out. Take her out. She messing up this money. Come on now. What are these people going to learn? When are they going to learn, y'all? I don't know. I really don't know. Coming straight for Fight with Memes, y'all. This is a university. If we can't have this sort of conversation here, we can't have it anywhere. So we finna dive into this, y'all, and get some great, good, informative information by watching this. I'm gonna share this with y'all. Let's get into it.
James argues, accurately, that there are differences between men and women. This is a strange position to be in, to be arguing for something that is so universally and widely accepted within biology. What is not as widely accepted is that culture is also evolutionary, but I'm going to argue that biology and culture are both evolutionary. Let's look at differences between men and women that are explicitly anatomical and physiological. Are men taller than women on average? Does anyone take offense at that fact? Are you irritated?
There's always a standout.
So I would say, you could be irritated by it. You could be irritated by the fact that women have to be the ones to gestate and lactate. You could be irritated by a lot of truths. But taking offense.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Is a response that is rejection of reality. So men and women are different on height. They're different on muscle mass. They're different on where fat is deposited on our bodies, right? Our brains are also different.
Here we go.
Security.
Here we go with the vote. Here we go.
This is what happens. Oh, did they shut off the volume? Can you hear?
I'm telling y'all, if you want to spot a liberal or a left, y'all, they're not hard to find. They're not hard to find at all. Here she is having a very informative message, and they cannot take it. This is what happens when people get brainwashed. This is what happens. This is the type of world we living in.
Can everybody hear?
Look at him.
He's a piece of shit. That is not okay. Even the women in there have been brainwashed.
Should not listen to fascism. It should not be tolerated in civil society. Nazis are not welcome in civil society.
Fuck the police! Cover the people! Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to raise our voices. The conversation's going to go on.
Got a lot of common sense people in there.
Let me be crystal clear. Let me be crystal clear. People do not have the right to tell you what you can and cannot listen to. People do not have the right, fringe elements of society do not have the right to hold you hostage to discourse.
I like him.
This is a
You hear that?
university. If we cannot have this conversation here, we can't have it anywhere. We have to be able to talk about it. No issues will solve themselves. That sort of behavior is unacceptable.
Man, I like that. I like that. That's the real. We cannot talk about it here today, then we can't talk about it anywhere, y'all. If we cannot talk about this on my channel today, then we cannot talk about this anywhere. Okay, we have the right. Come on. I like it. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. I hope y'all enjoying this and getting whatever y'all can get out of this, okay? I told you we had some good stuff to cover today. All right. Coming straight from Showdown Daniels, y'all. This is a ground zero in Texas, District 30. Y'all stand up. This man is running against Jasmine Crockett in 2026. Y'all need to show up and show out And whoever it is that y'all voting for, midterm, whatever, make sure you paying attention, research, do what you got to do to get the right person in there running for y'all, and hold these people accountable. When they sit here, this is what y'all should be watching right now. This man is saying everything that he gonna do. Pen, paper, write it down and hold this man accountable when he get up in there. And some of y'all need to stop being a yes. Some of y'all need to be able to tell him when he is going the wrong way or not really, somebody got to be the no person. We can't have all these yes people around him. Somebody got to be like, no, I don't think you, hey, I think da 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 da. Like, we don't need no more following the leaders. Hold these people accountable. Reach out and let them know, like, hey, yo, we put you in here for a reason. I'm telling y'all, man. Let's get into it.
For y'all who think I don't have the support of South Dallas, I'm finna show you, man.
Go on and show us.
We're in Malcolm X in Birmingham. Everybody know where I'm at right now if you're from the South.
Okay. Well, show us.
We love our local business. I love our local business. I love South Dallas.
1800.
TX30 is rising. TX30, I got you. I'm gonna put you on my back. We're gonna go to Washington, D.C. And we're not stopping until everything is popping. TX30, stand up. Let's go.
Okay. We ain't stopping till everything is popping. I like that.
I'm finna show you.
I like that. We ain't stopping till everything is popping. TX30, show up, show out. All right. Okay. So boom, 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 boom. Right. Yeah, we finna keep it moving. Hey, Jasmine. Kamala wants a word with you. Okay. So Jasmine Crockett slams Byron Donalds for marrying a white woman. Jesus. Here we go again, y'all. Here we go again. It's like if it ain't AOC, it's Jasmine Crockett. If it ain't Jasmine Crockett, it's Timu wearing Maxine Waters. It ain't Maxine Waters. It's somebody. It's just somebody. Nobody just knows how to sit down and just shut up. Let's get into it.
And if we continue to put people into office, and that even means some of our skinfolk who definitely are not our kinfolk, such as Byron Donalds, who are going to continue to say that, the fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow, is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that whitewashed you? I'm not really sure, what it is.
Well,
but
you
I
couldn't
need
even be married to a white woman under Jim
correct, correct. And it took Joy to call him out. So I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about? What are you saying? He's
Joy,
just out here.
The one that lost the job.
I feel like they give him his talking points and he's like, yes, massa, I got it.
Y'all, the stupidity, how can... I can't even say nothing. But let me show y'all something. We finna fact check, okay? Because you talking about Brian Daniels and marrying a white woman and all this, right? Okay. So what do we have here? These your own people. This your administration team, right? What do we have here? Guys, y'all see what I see? I gotta take my glasses off. Am I seeing this clearly? Shut up, Jasmine Crockett. Just shut up already, please. Make it make sense, y'all. We can't. The common sense people, we cannot make sense to this bullcrap. We just can't. I can't. When are these people gonna wake up? I can't take it anymore, y'all. It's a nightmare. Please, just shut up. And I'm gonna end it like this, y'all. Check this out. Guess what the caption says here, though, before I put it in here. Breaking from Victor Bigham, y'all. Breaking. President Trump said he is not joking about seeking a third term in the White House. Says there are methods of doing so. If this is something true, y'all. If this is something true, baby. I'm out here again. To have him again for another, y'all, a third term would be out of here, right? This would be crazy. Yo. These folks sick now. Trump goes another term. They gonna, y'all, they may not even last. I'm just saying. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. Thank y'all if you watched the video from the beginning to the end. I appreciate all of y'all because that's real love. And what that does for this content, for this channel, is it pushes it out to YouTube. YouTube pushes it out to more people to see. And that's how we get the facts and the truth up out there, y'all, the best way we can. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you can share, please share. Okay? Please share. Because we got people who are, what's going on? People who are just starting a journey like I started 3 years ago. People still on the journey with me, still learning. Let's share it. Why not? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I can't stress it enough. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Until the next reaction, y'all, be safe. Remain safe. Let's talk in the comment section. What are y'all thoughts on what we went over today? Especially about the Rachel. Like, I'm sick of these folks. Sit down. Shut up. Especially when you don't know what the hell is going on. And you're just doing it for clout. Because now look at you. You done ended your entire career by opening your dumb little mouth